Okay, let's see if we can do this. How to record the Audition riffs. This is a good question. Asked by Richard in the forums on the Facebook group for the command station. I just wondered if I could do it. I've not done it before. This cable is a standard MIDI cable, and I've just plugged it in the back using MIDI out A to MIDI in. So you can't see it very well, but MIDI in, MIDI out A to MIDI in, just with the cable. Trying to get it back in focus again. So, next thing I need to do, according to the manual, which I am reading, because this is the first time I've done it, so I need to manual. Start with a new blank pattern and set the pattern length. Okay, well I've got, this is a blank pattern, but I don't want to use that one. Let's go pattern. Oh, I know what, I've got some blank patterns. If I go to blank 4. There. This should be blank, let's have a see. Nothing playing, okay. So, there's a pattern that's blank. Go to edit pattern and change length. 2, 3, 4. Try 4 bars. Then it. Right, okay, so I'll do that. So that should now be set. I'll set the tempo a bit faster than 6 beats a minute. Let's put that to 120. Go to press the preset view and audition buttons. So preset view, which at the moment's on a blank one. So I'll just change it to an MP7. Well, sorry, I just not really thought about this. So there's a turn up the it's very quiet. Let's try a different one then. There we go. It'll do. And press the audition. Right, there we go. Yeah. Turn off audition and press the pattern view button. Pattern view button. Right. Press the record button once to get ready for real-time recording. So we're in real-time recording. Select first note recording in the counting field. Counting field. Select first note recording in the counting field. and then we'll change to a quarter note. Ah, okay, so it's not 1 or 2, it's that quarter note. Press the audition button and recording will begin. It doesn't seem to have started recording. Let me try pressing. Now it's recording. Right, okay. Let's see if it recorded it. Okay. It recorded 1 note. Did I press stop too early? Or I don't know. So now I'll pause the video. Since I've followed the instructions and not been able to get it to work so far, let me see if there's another setting or some other thing I need to set up. Back in a moment. Okay, 3, 2, 1, back in the room. So I found the problem that I had, why it wouldn't record the ARP and why it wouldn't start recording. So back to the beginning of the sequence in the pattern, and then I checked in ARP, and here this selection was don't transmit, which means that when I went to the pattern to record, pressed audition, it didn't start playing here and it didn't record it. So what I did was go to the ARP settings, change that don't transmit to, because you can have it transmit ARPs, transmit RIFF, transmit both. So I've left it on both. Saved the pattern. So that's now saved. Go back to the pattern. Press the record button. It put it again, same mode. I've changed that record plus, which means you add the notes, and instead changed it to replace, so it'll replace all of the pattern. And when I then press audition, it starts recording. So turn audition off. Now listen to the pattern. There we have it. So that's how it did it. The other thing I've just thought of now is you also have to enable the tracks here. So let's just, in theory, if that's not enabled, you won't hear anything. If you enable the track, you can hear it. Yeah. The only other thing I want to check now is if it recorded that riff to all of the channels, because I had all of the tracks enabled when I recorded it. So I need to go enable 2 and go up here to track 2. What preset? Because I've done this blank pattern as a preset, all the instruments, the presets are blank. So to see if I have recorded it to there we go, this track, I'll have to try this. So let's try. So it hasn't, no. It's just one note that goes burp. So right. So stop it. That's a terrible noise. Let me change the preset. So I've done it, that what I've found for it to work here. So all I'm doing now is I'm trying to find a okay, so if I wanted to record that on just this track, making sure that's the only one that's selected, because otherwise they don't really mesh, do they? So why don't we look and change the audition riff for this kit preset. Let's go through art riff. Oh, is it there, or is it the next one? Audition riff, there we go. Right, so change the riff it plays. Right, so say that was the one. Let's see if we can do the same that we just did before and record it. So I'll take that off. So I'm only using track 2 with that audition. I wonder if I could just record a little bit. Just that bit. So instead of recording 4 bars, just record 1 bar. I don't know if that works. We'll see. So you press record. It's on record plus. I want to change that just so that it's not adding to what's there, it's replacing what's there. Got a length of 4 there, so I'll drop that down to 1. Starting at bar 1, no quantization, and counting is for it ready when I press audition. Right, so let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, so it looks like you can record bits or parts of the audition, which means maybe if I change that length to 4 and then play about with the audition button as it's recording, that might do something interesting. So I'll go to record, change it to replace, and we'll see what happens. Right, so we'll have a see what that sounds like. So basically it's recorded the messing about that I've done there on the pattern, which is interesting. So that means that you can vary it according to what you want to do in some way that is good, I suppose. So if we now play back the pattern, there we go. So I hope that's helpful in beginning to have a look at how to record the audition riffs into a pattern.